All right, last week, Princess Kate announcing her cancer diagnosis. It took a lot of people by surprise, and also that she's going through chemo. So in her video message, she shared also taking time to heal as a family. She, of course, has young children. So joining us this morning is Julie Dunnigan from a group called Cancer Support Community Arizona. And Julie, good to see you.
Thank you for having me.
Tell me, first of all, what does your group do?
We provide psychological and social support services for people impacted by cancer, anything from support groups to healthy lifestyle classes like yoga and mindfulness, to really connect the mind and the body together to help people dealing with cancer to have the best outcomes for their disease and also the easiest journey as possible.
We hear a lot about chemotherapy and different drugs and therapies like that, but you kind of work with a mind-body connection, right? How important is a positive attitude and the things that you work towards to fighting this disease?
You know, it's so important, and in fact, your oncology team will tell you if you are going through this terrible disease to do just that, because there's evidence that shows that by participating in programs just like the ones we provide at Cancer Support Community, you'll potentially decrease your chance of mortality and decrease your chance of recurrence. And so if you want to put all the chances on your side to have the best possible outcomes for your cancer, you should be doing these things: support groups, mental health, healthy lifestyle, exercise, nutrition, all of it.
And keeping a positive attitude.
Absolutely.
Right? And it's not just you either, the cancer sufferer, it's also the people around you, correct?
Absolutely, and that's why we have services for family members as well. So caregivers, friends and families of the people going through cancer, because they're going through their own journey, and it is quite a burden. We encourage them to come and participate in our programs for that exact reason. Also the children of parents who have cancer. You know, we talked about Kate Middleton, and she has young kids at home. There's not a lot of organizations out there that are built to support children whose parents are going through a diagnosis. We have those support services for them.
How does an announcement from somebody as famous as Kate Middleton impact what you do?
I think it brings a lot of awareness to the fact that people are getting diagnosed at a young age, and it's not just a disease for older people, and how important it is to get your screenings and your medical appointments in, because things, when they get caught early, you have the best possible chance of recovery, and so it is super important.
You know, you are funded privately, right, by donations and things, and you were saying that medical insurance doesn't cover kind of this mind-body approach. What do you think about that?
You know, we're very lucky to have the generosity of our community to support the work that we do. Unfortunately, it's not offered in hospital because of that exact reason. It's not considered medical care, and it's not covered by insurance. And so that's why we're able to operate and offer these services completely free of charge to the people who come to us, because we have donors in our community supporting this great work.
And your personal story as to how you became involved, do you want to tell that?
Sure. I was diagnosed with breast cancer 2 years ago, and going through that journey, I recognized how important it was for me to be in community and surrounded by other people who knew what it was like to go through cancer, but also were going through it at the same time as me. And so when I learned about Cancer Support Community Arizona and what we do, and the opportunity presented itself to get involved, I jumped at the chance.
When you first got that diagnosis, what went through your head?
The rug gets pulled out from under you. Your first thought is, oh my God, I don't want to die. What am I going to do? What now? And your oncology team does a great job of setting you up with your appointments. And, you know, they put you on a regimen and you get right in and you treat this disease. But they tell you, cancer is more than medicine. You need to make sure that you're finding that support that you need to take care of your mental health, to take care of your body physically, so that the side effects aren't as harsh, so that you're keeping on top of treatment and you're surrounding yourself with community.
So obviously very important work. How do people get a hold of you if they'd like to get a hold of you and use your services?
Very easy. You can go to our website, CSCAZ.org. That stands for Cancer Support Community Arizona, CSCAZ.org.
Very nice meeting you.
Thank you so much.
Thank you for coming in and sharing your story.